All right, what up, people? You're now watching FreakMob Radio, and today we got Kaitlyn Katsaros.
What's
good?
up?
What's good? I'm happy to have you on the show, Kaitlyn, because
Yes,
you
me
got like a
too.
little controversy.
You've been following me like since I started porn, so it's
Yeah.
cool to like finally meet. Like
Yeah, word. And then you got like I like having controversial people on.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm excited to have you on.
Me too.
So let's start off. How'd you get into porn, Kaitlyn?
So it's kind of weird. So like a year ago, I just like saw this like Brazzers crossover bag, and like I just thought it was cute, yo. So like I bought it, and like I posted a selfie on Instagram, and like I was an interior designer like for like 3 years prior to this, and that's what I was like growing like to be like in that industry.
Okay.
But then like so I just buy this bag, like yo, okay. So I post a selfie, and then I put like hire me at Brazzers just like as a joke.
Yeah.
And then they like sent me a message, and they're like, or they posted it on their story, and they're like, DM us. And I was like, wait, what? So like I DM them, and they're like, can you send us your email? Like we want our production team to reach out to you so like we can get you on a porn. And I'm like, wait, is this like fucking real? So yeah, like my first scene ever was like a pro scene, and it was actually directed by like Abella Danger. You know who she is?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like
yeah.
that's like one of the top porn stars, yo.
All right, so you just bought some random Brazzers
yeah, like
merch.
some merch, yo.
Yeah.
And like it literally, like I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take this as a sign, like I belong in this shit, yo. I don't know, like it's been great ever since.
DMing the chicks that I be seeing rock my merch, because you know what I mean, girls be fucking tagging me in pics in it. I never really thought to like, I just be like, oh, she's rocking. I never really thought to be like, yo,
that's
reach
what I'm
out
saying.
to us.
It was weird, yo. Like, but it's cool. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
that was my first scene ever. Like, so Bella was like behind the camera and like everything, and like yeah, and I rocked that shit pretty good for my first.
And
scene.
how long ago was that?
That was January 2020, so
January
a year
2020.
ago. It literally my 1 year just passed.
How much was the bag you bought? The Brazzers bag?
The Brazzers, I was like $40, yo.
$40?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? And then I quit my other job at my interior design job like 3 days later. I was like, bye, I'm doing porn. But yeah, no, it's really been like great since.
Word. And then like you got more scenes after that? Did you get an agent, or you just started?
No, like I've been like self-booking ever since. Like I've never had a problem like getting jobs. So like I never like thought even like I need an agent.
Word.
So yeah.
And then how'd you get into like all the rough shit though?
So I don't know if you know Misdemeanor. Have you heard of her?
Yeah, I've heard of her.
Okay, so like I saw a picture of her on Twitter, and like she had 2 black eyes, and I was like, and then I DM'd her, and I was like, dude, like how did you get those like black eyes? Like those honestly look so cute. Like I don't know why, but they were like really attractive to me. And that was like back in like October last year, and then 2020, and she's like, dude, like my man is like punching me in the face like during sex. And I was like, wait, what? Like I didn't even know that was a thing. So like I started like looking up this shit on like Pornhub, and then like all this stuff about face punching. I'm like, wait, what? And like I was like really like drawn to it, and then I hit up Six Sadist. I don't know if you heard of him too.
I've seen him on
probably with me.
Yeah.
Like I hit up him because I saw he does like rough shit with his girlfriend, and he was doing face punching, and I had him do it on me for the first time, and I've just been in love ever since. Like ever since I saw myself with like face bruises, I've just been obsessed with it. Like isn't that some psycho shit?
It's unusual, yeah.
It's unusual.
Yeah. Sorry. So, sex life before porn, you were not doing none of this. No one was slapping you.
I was in like long-term relationships, like doing vanilla ass shit, and then like I get exposed to this, and I'm like, yo, like this is chill. And I've still never done this in my personal life. Like it's all just in porn, which is unfortunate, but like whatever.
You and at no point in your life did you ever experience like any physical abuse or nothing like that?
Okay, so I've been to like a mental institution because like I've like pulling out knives on like dudes, man. Like a dude said he wanted to go to the zoo with me, and I'm like over here chasing fools with knives. Like I'm a fucking psychopath,
like your boyfriend?
yo. Yeah, like that's not. I'm a fucking weirdo, yo.
That's like dating a Spanish chick.
And like I did come from like a broken home too, so like I don't know if that had to do with it as well. Like my parents are married, but like they don't love each other type shit. So it was just confusing to me as like a kid. But yeah, and then I went to like the psych ward, and yeah, that shit was like some weird shit to see. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just not an okay person.
So alright, so
but I embrace it.
Let me ask you this. Alright, so growing up, did you ever like get your ass beat by your parents?
No. Isn't that weird?
Did you ever get in like fights and shit?
No, I've been beat up a few times.
You've been beat up a few times?
But I don't know. I didn't like it then,
Of
though.
course you
I don't know.
And no one likes a real ass whooping.
Yeah, like, yeah, that was not cool. But like, when I say it's okay from the
Uh-huh.
person, like, then that's fine. But yeah. Yeah.
But you, so, all right, so you just saw some rough porn.
Yeah, and I'm like,
And
what
you
is this? I was like, I want to do it. And yeah, I've been
Yeah.
doing it for like a short time now. Like October wasn't that long ago, so like I'm still very new to it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I still don't know the full like aftercare process. Like it's actually like very like tiring and exhausting on your body, but like I really like it though.
Yeah.
I know this is all like a part of it too, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've interviewed a couple of other.
I think the adrenaline is what it is.
Yeah,
like, oh my
it's the
god, it's just like in the
adrenaline.
moment. I don't
It's
know.
something new.
I just think it's hot when guys have the balls to punch a chick in the face. Like that is hot to me. I don't know
Consensually.
why.
Always consensually and respectfully.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course.
yeah, yeah.
Of course. Always.
But yeah, I mean, hey, everybody's into different shit, you know. Everybody's into
Just for
some-
the record,
Yeah.
FreakMob Media did not do this to my face. So just
Yeah,
to
you
get that
showed
out
up
the
here
way.
with.
I showed up here today with this shit. Like
How'd
I
you-
normally do
How did
this
you
shit.
get? How did you get those bruises on your eyes?
Facial abuse, yo.
You did the facial abuse.
I did that shit back to back, like
2 days in a row.
2 days in a row. Yeah.
Would you recommend other girls doing facial abuse 2 days in a row too?
Okay, so yeah, everybody would talk shit about facial
Mm-hmm.
abuse, and like I went there, and they were the most respectable, most professional people ever. Like they literally like once the camera goes on record, like that's when they start talking shit to you. But like off camera, they're like the nicest fucking people.
So it's
like,
all of that.
It was so professional. I loved it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, what's the shoot like? How like is it like to people who
I would
don't
not
know?
recommend unless you are a crazy bitch like
Mm-hmm.
me, for sure, because that is some intense shit. But like I did ask for it fucking intense, so I don't know if they went like extra hard because of that. But like, yeah,
Did
just
it
don't
hurt?
do it unless you're crazy.
Did it hurt?
It hurt.
It hurt.
Yeah.
But you kind of
Yeah.
enjoy pain, right? Mm-hmm. Wow.
I asked for it for sure. I have nothing bad to like say about them.
Have
for
you
sure.
ever had to like you lost money because of bruises from one scene to the next scene?
I just feel like the scenes that I get, like all the shit that I'm selling with the face punching and shit, it sells so fucking much. So these breaks I'm taking, it just doesn't fucking matter. Like I don't care if like a company hires me or not. Like I really just focus on my own shit because that shit sells, yo.
Yeah.
Like people love this shit.
People do. People like really hardcore content.
They're like,
yo.
what is this girl
Yeah.
doing?
People like really hardcore content.
And
Have
I'm cute and I'm doing that
Facts.
shit.
Facts. Have you had any issues with selling your type of content on platforms and shit?
Extremely.
Yeah.
Like fuck OnlyFans.
Oh, so and I know you said OnlyFans like suspended your account.
Yeah, like
for a minute?
twice. They like locked my funds. Like, yo, like I had like 10 grand in there, and like I really only pull out my money if I need it for something.
Mm.
Like it would just sit in there, which is stupid to me. So now even when there's like $20 in there, I'll like pull it out immediately. But yeah, they get like have the ability to like lock your funds if you like violate their terms. And I'm just like, what? Like I didn't know that. Like
I know a lot of people who kind of hold funds in their OnlyFans like it's a fucking bank account, and you really shouldn't do that because the site can go down. You can
Right.
get suspended, like you guys suspended, and all that
and if
kind
I
of shit.
violate their terms again, they can
Yeah.
completely just delete it, like
Yeah.
and keep all my money. And I'm like, okay.
yeah.
So that's why I'm getting my side up. It should be done
With
soon.
that case though, did you actually violate their terms, or
I
was
did.
it? What,
So they said no vomiting, no lactation, no pissing, no public stuff, like none of that, and no violence. I can't have one bruise on me, like none. Like that's against their rules.
they're against the public shit?
Yeah, no
For real?
public stuff. So if you have that like on your feed, like any public stuff, they like ask you to remove it. But like I think a part of it, like on Twitter, I get so much hate for like my face bruises and shit. Like I think hella people like reported my OnlyFans too. So I think that's what like triggered
haters.
it. Yeah, so that might have been a part of it. I think because I got away with it for like a year, and then just now I'm getting caught up. So
Yeah.
I think it's just like the haters for real.
How quickly did you get your shit unsuspended though when you got your funds
It was
back?
like 3 days, 4 days.
Oh, 3 or 4
So,
days.
but like
That's not
I'm
too
like
bad.
panicking the whole time
Yeah,
because
yeah.
OnlyFans wouldn't respond to me or tell me why. They're like, we're just investigating your account, and I'm like, so if you don't know what you're investigating, why are you locking my funds? Like,
Yeah. Oh shit. At least it ain't like PayPal. PayPal
Yeah.
take your funds for months.
Yeah.
And you
Wait,
only get
really?
yeah, like if you get your PayPal account locked, you ain't getting that money back for a while.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
yo. I've heard of that. Oh my god, yeah. I'm grateful that they responded because I am like the top 0 point whatever. Like that's pretty good. So like I make them a lot of fucking money, so I think that's why they were quick with it. But yeah, but like I'm done with them now. Like I can't.
So the kind of content you make, you got
It's violent.
You're getting pissed on.
It's violent.
Punched in the face.
Yeah.
Spit on.
Degraded, humiliated.
In public too?
Kicked. Yeah.
Like with people watching or just like in a public place?
I don't think I could do it with people watching unless they were willing to be there. Like Bruno Dickens was trying to have me walk around Central Park with like cum on my face and I wouldn't do it. It's like I'm just not into that type of humiliation.
Gotcha.
I don't know, but I'll do like anything else.
I seen he like mopped the floor with you.
Oh yeah, he did that on facial abuse too.
Oh, so he really, like literally mopped the floor with your hair?
Yeah, that shit, because like my hair was on the floor and so he like ended up stepping on my hair while he was mopping it. So I was like pulling it too and I'm like, oh my god. And it was just so traumatic. And with my head being flipped upside down and going underwater completely, the water just like rushed into my ears and my nose and I was just like freaking out. Even though it was just for like a second, like I was freaking the fuck out.
What do you say to like other women or performers that might say like they see your content and they see it as like traumatic when they watch you do the shit you do?
But like, bitch, I've been through like traumatic shit too. So like, what you mean? Like, I'm just like consenting to all this. I don't know. Like, if you like, my bio on Twitter is literally like a trigger warning. Like, don't go on my shit unless like.
Maybe you need like a roll in the beginning of each clip. Like
that's true.
Like warning. Like
I know.
Like the first like when you watch Jackass and shit. Like like don't try this shit at home.
I know.
And shit like that. Yeah, because I don't know.
Facts.
I feel like in your content sometimes it'd be like the way you're screaming. Sometimes it sounds like you're really...
Oh yeah, people are like, if you're not really watching it and hearing it, it sounds like rape. I'm like, it sounds I'm like good. Like, yo, I'm just sick. Like, I'm sorry, I'm sick.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess they could always block you.
Yeah.
And
yeah, like I already got suspended on Twitter twice. Like,
oh yeah. I remember you were popping up with a new account.
Yeah, I'm growing that account hella quick.
And you think it's just people reporting you?
Yeah. It has to be. It really does. Like, I just don't understand. Like, why can't I just be myself and like enjoy what I like? I just don't get it.
Yeah. Are you worried that like if you brand yourself this hardcore way too much that like you know they're gonna ask you for this every scene you have to do this? And
that's what's getting like concerning to me because I feel like people are watching my shit and they're like, oh, if he can do this to her, I can do this to her. And so like when I show up to shoots now, I'm just like, first of all, like, do you even know how to punch? And they're like, what do you mean? And I'm just like, okay, then no. Like, usually, like, they don't. So I'm like, why are you trying to, like,
because you don't want to do the punch you with, like, a complete closed fist. Like, he's trying to...
Like, usually fighters know what they're doing or whatever. Or, like experienced BDSM people. But you're not supposed to punch somebody in the temple, directly in the eye. Like, it can be, like, around the eye, but, like, not in the jaw. And, like, people try doing that shit. And I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like... It's just not okay because that can seriously fuck me up. Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. It's hard though. Like, that's what I'm scared of, yo.
Yeah. Because it could be like, you know, hard to sustain that.
Because I do a mix of it all. Like, and I try to make it that clear, but this is what like I enjoy.
So you shoot regular content that you're not getting abused in at all?
I do.
You do?
Yeah. And I have that on OnlyFans, but like. Yeah, it's just not what I want.
I don't know. Your fans still like it?
I have it there for people that want it.
Do your fans still like the regular shit too?
Yeah.
Okay.
People are like, I just think you're beautiful, but I don't like this rough shit. And I'm like, okay.
That's
like,
good.
well, that's just me.
It's good if you could do both though.
Yeah, it is.
Because I guess
like mofos, like I shoot for them like often, and like I don't do like hardcore shit with them. They don't allow that on there. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So
it's good they still hire me, yo. It's cool.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It is.
That you can do both looks and still people still are good or receptive of it.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
Do you want to do? Do you see yourself doing porn for the long run? Like
Honestly, like, I think the industry is dope, and like, I want to open up my own studio because I like being like in front of the camera and behind the camera. So like, I'm trying to like right now, I'm just trying to think of like a niche for me to do specifically.
I mean, you got your niche pretty.
But
that's
what
one thing
bitches
I like
are
about
down
you.
for this shit? Like none.
No,
That's what I mean.
Listen, I can introduce you to a couple. You know, like Rebel Rider. You know Rebel Rider.
That's true.
You know what I mean? There's definitely there's a good handful of girls that are into the super, hardcore kind of shit, and there's definitely a fan base for it of motherfuckers who eat this shit up and like this shit, and it sells.
Facts.
And you put yourself
Bro,
into
I'm
that.
successful as fuck.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. Like I've
am.
seen like a lot of girls like start off and they're kind of just like waiting for, I guess, companies to hit them up or waiting for the agent to get them work.
Yeah.
But with you, it seems like you're going out and doing it yourself, and you're like,
and like companies tell me like right when I sent like when they send like a booking email to me, like I respond right away, and they like really appreciate that. Like I'm on my shit, yo. Like
yeah. That's definitely a plus. That's definitely a plus. Even if like sometimes you reach out to agents, they don't fucking respond.
Right. Like
quick. Yeah. But you're fucking taking control of your career, and you're making your own content. Fuck it, you should be, yo.
I really love it.
You should be, and you pissing people off. If you pissing people off, you're doing something right.
Hella people off. I know.
Yeah, you're doing something fucking right if you're pissing people off and shit. So, you also are making your own site, right? Because of your issues with OnlyFans.
KaitlynKatsaros.xxx.
What can people expect to see on Kaitlyn Katsaros'
So
site?
that is all the shit that OnlyFans doesn't allow for me, which is all the shit and not shit. I don't do scat. Never mind, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
All the violent stuff, the puke and the piss and all that.
So you do draw the line
punching.
somewhere.
I looked up scat one time. Are we talking about scat now? So I looked up scat one time. Like this was like not that long ago, like a month ago, and I was like, okay, so I'm a crazy bitch. Like let me just see if I would possibly like be into this. And like I looked at it and I was like, nah, like I don't think I could do that shit. That shit's gross, yo.
That's over the top.
And I heard like somebody told me that it's mostly like chocolate pudding, so I don't know.
Oh, girls are faking
that shit
it?
looks real, but yeah. I'm not about it.
What about anal?
So yeah, a lot of my fans don't ask for me to do anal, and like I'm just not about it yet. Like,
okay.
I don't know why, because I do like pain, but like, and I feel like when I do get to anal, I will be a painal slut, whatever that is. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, that'll be me when I am there. But yeah, I'm just not ready, yo.
Yeah, but she still kind of just started off.
Yeah.
Right. Do you have any regrets so far with your career? Do you think you could have done anything different at any point? Like, damn, I shouldn't have did this, but fuck it now.
I shouldn't have been on Hobie Buchanan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. Why do you feel like that?
Bro, he's a crazy motherfucker. Like, okay, so he was like my third shoot ever, and like he like, okay, so I've never done anything rough ever in my fucking life. Like I said, like in my before porn.
Yeah,
I was not doing that shit. So he was the first person to even like do anything like that to me. And so I did HobieBuchanan.com, and then like towards like we're like 40 minutes into the shoot, and then like he brings his hand up here and he just like slaps the fuck out of my face to like where like I just break out into tears. And like,
did he tell you he was gonna slap you?
No, but like I was expecting it because it was like a rough shoot, but like it just came out of nowhere and it was really hard, and I just broke out into tears. And then he like ran into the bathroom and was like talking to himself like a crazy person, like, oh my god, I'm over here making these little girls cry.
Wait.
Yeah.
No.
So like I'm on the bed crying, and like I had to end up comforting like him when I'm like, what the fuck just happened right now? And I'm over here like trying to comfort him. I'm like, let's just finish the shoot and like get this over with because we're like almost done. And yeah, so like that's what ended up happening.
I guess at least you know you felt bad.
Yeah, but like I don't know. He ended up following me home after, dude. Like it's fucking weird.
Damn.
Like he's a fucking weirdo, so I don't recommend that.
So besides
but that's my only bad experience.
Yeah, that's your only bad experience?
Yes, like that was some psycho shit. What went on with that?
What advice would you give for a girl that's like thinking about getting into porn? What advice would you give for a girl that wants to try the rough shit at home and she don't even want to do porn?
But I don't even do that shit at home.
True.
I'm doing this shit with like professionals.
So do you think you would like? Is it the money or is it you really like it?
I really like it.
Okay.
And, like, I didn't even know this shit paid more, like, to do rough shit. So it's good to know. So I am charging more for this shit. Yeah. When I do get proceeds for that shit.
Yeah. As you should.
So, yeah.
As you should, yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, so what advice would you give a girl that's thinking about getting into porn?
I'd be like, content is key. It really is. Like, I always make it a goal to, like, post at least once a day. And, like, even to fans that, like, aren't subscribed to, like, my OnlyFans or, like, giving me money, like, I'm always talking to them. Like, I'm always fucking talking to them. Like, I'm always active on Twitter. Like, that shit matters to people. Yeah. So, yeah, that's, like, what I would say.
So you would tell them to make their own content, sell it, engage with their fans and shit like that. Mm-hmm. Word.
Yes, that is key, yo.
And to pick a niche or find a niche like you did.
I don't know what my niche is.
You know what the fuck your niche is, girl. Come on now. You came up in here with two black eyes. You came up here with almost two black eyes.
It might change, you know? Like, what if I get tired of it?
You could always rebrand and reinvent yourself. There's no rules to this shit,
guys,
really.
I'm kind of blind in this fucking eye right now. Like...
You're blind in the eye?
I mean, I just see, like, a spot in the corner. Like I'm going to the doctor, like
out
on
of
Monday.
Your peripheral vision?
Yeah, it's, like, kind of scary, yo. So, like, I just need to make sure I work with professionals for sure from here on out. Like, oh, my God, I can't have this.
Health is important.
It is. That's why I'm like, okay, like, I need to, like, I don't know if there'll be, like, a stopping point for me, but, yeah, I like it right now.
You should keep a couple of your scenes on stash, you know?
Yeah.
Because if you're ever out of work because you got an injury... Have you gotten any? I do. Have you ever gotten any real injuries? Like, no, right?
So this is like the second time I've ever really been like super injured, and like there was one other time with Bruno Dickums when he did use me as the mop. Yeah, like that was very traumatic, and I was really fucked up from that. Like my face was just like awful when I left, but I wanted that.
But I saw the clip. You was laughing.
He was laughing?
No, you was laughing.
I was laughing?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
I don't know. You were like on the floor laughing. Like at the end.
Oh yeah,
like,
it was fun.
Like I love this shit.
Yeah, I love this shit.
Oh,
I do.
But
like I literally said I want to leave Miami with my face totally fucked up, and I was surprised at the airport. Like, what is their like limits or like like whatever to like ask somebody like if they're being sex trafficked? Because I looked fucked up at the fucking airport. Like they didn't ask me shit, and I'm like pulling down my mask so they can verify me. I was so trashed, yo. And like they didn't say anything. I'm like, okay.
They didn't say anything.
No,
they probably that weird. They probably thought your boyfriend did it or some shit.
I know. I'm like walking around with Bruno like this today, and people are just like, they probably think he beat my ass, which he did. But yeah, it was consensual, yo. I promise.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you still say that so that you don't give people the wrong.
I know. I asked for this shit.
You don't give people the wrong impressions about you or whatever. Because I don't know, people probably.
It is not okay for anybody to do this to me. It's true. Yeah. I have to say it's okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Facts.
People think that the girls.
You can't just do this to anybody, yo.
Yeah, exactly,
you really can't. I'm just a crazy person.
A lot of people think that like deep down inside the girls doing this kind of shit are like bothered and they don't really like it.
I'm not that bothered. Like I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm vibing. Doing this shit.
You like this way better than your last job, right?
I do, yeah.
Exactly. So at the end of that, you're traveling, you're making money, you're young. So fuck
it's cool. Like one of my interior design people, like one of my old bosses there, like came to Glory Hole with me, and she put a butt plug in me on camera, but she didn't like show her face. But it's cool because like people from my old job like came to like do that. That's funny. Yeah, yo, it's cool. They like support me at my old job with it.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Even though I left them for it.
What about like your fam though? Like what do they say
about this? So like my family hated me for like a good like 3 months, I'd say, like when I started, and and it's still like off and on, I'd say, with them. Like they hate it, and I called my mom one time just to tell her like I do everything I'm supposed to like be safe in this industry. Like I get tested every 2 weeks or whatever before shoots. Like I do everything I'm supposed to like to be safe, like I promise. And like I just try to make her feel better about it, and she kind of does, but we just don't talk about it at all when I'm around them.
Gotcha. Yeah.
At all.
I
wish they were cool about it, but they're not. But like, and I understand, like I show up with bruises sometimes too, and I know they don't.
Your parents use bruises?
They see him.
Oh wow.
They see him. And
That's
like
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, that's not okay. So yeah, I understand.
Yeah. What's your ethnicity?
I'm Greek.
You're Greek?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy for parents to see. Like,
And I honestly think I'm like the #1 Greek porn star, to be honest. Cause like yeah.
Who else is Greek?
Like, what?
Who else is Greek? I don't even know.
I don't know,
I really
honestly.
Don't know. You're the first Greek chick I have had.
Yeah, and I hit up a couple Greek companies. I'm actually gonna go out there in a few months
that's
to
dope.
Athens. Yeah, like 2 of the biggest porn companies out there. I guess there's only like 2, but yeah, I'm gonna shoot for them out there, and it's gonna be cool because that's like my culture, yo.
Yeah. Are people out there receptive of like adult film stars and shit? Like,
What?
people out there watch porn?
Yeah, it's allowed there. So I actually booked a trip to Dubai too that I'm going to, and it's not allowed there at all. Like I have to get a whole new like phone and shit and clear it off and put family pictures on there because I heard like if they find out I'm a porn star, I can go to jail. But I want to go to Dubai. Like, why would that withhold me from going to Dubai?
Yeah, no,
like,
a lot of I see a lot of.
I just gotta be careful, yo. Like, I heard
Dubai.
if you go stripping, you're 4 months in jail. Like, if you go public stripping,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
that,
listen.
and everything's segregated there still too. Like, if I go on a bus, like I have to sit on the other side from the men. Like, that's crazy. But I do want to see it.
Yeah. If we go to any other country, you gotta kind of like look up the laws.
For sure, yeah.
And see that it's
I can get
okay.
tickets for anything.
And you just gotta know the people too, because some other countries people do not fuck with hoes. Like, girls doing this shit, doing whole shit and being open about it. They do not fuck with it. Like, so.
Facts.
You know,
but
like,
Greece is actually cool. Yeah.
That's what's up.
About it.
Shit, you need to find out if you're the top Greek adult star.
Yeah.
The top Greek star right now.
I know.
That's something to be fucking proud
I like
of.
watch some of their porns to like see what they kind of do, and like they all speak like Greek, and I don't speak any. Like I tried to learn, but like nah, that shit's too hard. So it'll be cool because they want to put me on, and like I'm gonna be like the first American girl on there, American Greek girl on there. So yeah, it'll be cool.
That'd be dope.
It will be dope.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'm a psycho bitch. Like,
who are some performers or companies you haven't worked with yet that you want to work with?
Brazzers. I mean, they put me on, but they own Mofos. But I want to shoot for like their site. Like,
so when you did it,
Brazzers like is the company that owns Mofo, so I talked to Brazzers for that scene.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah. Do you still have that bag?
I do.
You do? It's like a lucky bag for you.
I know, it really is.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy, yo. I was like, what? I was like, this is not real. But it was the verified account. I'm like, this is real.
Yeah, for real. And then you started your career in the middle of a pandemic, too.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
I honestly thought, like, what the fuck did I just do? I just quit my, like, staple job. And, like, here I am doing porn. But it's been good. Like, I've literally, my fans have been growing
porn
since.
right at the time that there's, like, a...
Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck is
like,
going on?
Damn. Yeah, that's kind of
But
crazy.
I'm grateful we have, like, where we can do the COVID testing and still shoot and stuff. So, whatever. Yeah. At least we have that.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah. So, yeah, you haven't even been to, like, no expos and shit yet.
No, I haven't. None.
Yeah, nah, that's dope. Because, at the expos, fucking fans that come up to you, they recognize you. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. Yeah.
It will be dope.
But then you also run into the chicks that be hating on you and shit.
It's true. A lot. A lot of chicks do hate me.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's like girls that hate on one girl for doing something, but then they'll be cool with another model who does the same exact shit.
Or like, okay, it's the guy that like punched me or whatever, and like they're like kink shaming me and they don't like the face punching, but they'll go and work with that performer that punched me. Yeah. Like, what are you saying? Yeah. Like he's literally the one that did that to me.
Motherfuckers just pick and choose.
Right. Like, yeah, that shit don't make sense.
And it's like, you know, they'll side against someone who's newer.
Yeah.
But still be buddied up with someone who's like a veteran performer or whatever. Who's like got the clout, you know?
Literally.
It's fucking, it's motherfuckers just faking the shit, kind of.
It's true.
Yeah. That's the only bad part about it.
But whatever. I got my people.
Got your people?
It's true.
The money's real.
Mm-hmm. So it really is.
That's all that fucking matters at the end of the day. At the end of the day is that the fucking money's real. And you said you're from like Arizona, right?
I am.
Where?
Phoenix,
and,
Arizona.
And you like the traveling and shit?
Yeah, like I just started traveling when I like started porn, so it's cool to like see all these different places. Like, yeah, it's really cool. I still haven't been like that to that many places, but yeah, it's cool. It's getting me around.
Weird. And then you never get nervous with like COVID happening in all planes and shit.
I honestly don't. I don't know why, but I'm like, fuck this shit.
Have you caught COVID?
No.
No?
Nah.
Good, lucky you.
Nah.
I got it, but I was like
Really?
mad mild, like in April.
Damn.
But like I was being mad cautious for like, I was like spraying Lysol on my mask before I put it on.
Really?
I was doing stupid shit. Like I was 2 pairs of gloves on when I go out just in case.
Wow.
Like,
oh my god.
And then I fucking got COVID anyway. And then after that, I was like, fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit.
And
yeah.
then I don't know. I feel like after getting it, I got over it real quick, like 2 days.
Oh really?
Yeah, like 2 days.
Damn, that's quick. Yeah.
I had chills. I got like confirmed positive and everything. But after that, it was like, I don't know. I feel like I stopped like the anxiety of worrying about catching it because I had caught it and got rid of it and shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, thankfully no.
But yeah.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
but it didn't last that long.
Back when I got it, no one was shooting anyway.
Okay.
So it's not like I missed out on shit. Everything was shut down any fucking way.
Yeah.
Everybody was at home
Everything's
quarantining
shut down
everywhere.
now here.
Yeah.
It's shitty.
Did everything shut down in Arizona like that too?
No, everything's open. We don't even wear masks.
They don't wear no masks?
No, we don't.
So like,
they really don't care. Like, we're chilling in Arizona.
So like your bars and all that shit stayed open all the
Yeah,
time?
like it's fine.
Bitch, we couldn't get a haircut out here for a minute. But damn, but in Arizona, y'all just kept shit open?
Yeah, we're cool in it.
Maybe I got like the herd immunity that way.
Yeah.
All right, so before we wrap everything up, how about you just tell us everywhere people they can find you, like your social medias and all
Honestly,
that kind of shit.
like, it's really hard to find my content right now. Like, all my vanilla stuff is available on Pornhub, like, under my name, Kaitlyn Katsaros. And my website should be done in, like, a week or so. KaitlynKatsaros.xxx, yeah, and that will have everything. That's what I'm focusing on, is my website. That shit's hard to get up, yo.
Are you building it yourself?
No, I hired, like, 2 web designers.
Okay, yeah. All right,
but, like, yeah, oh my god.
Yeah, it's a lot
so
of work.
much work.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work
To get it up, I have to transfer, like, 6,000 posts from OnlyFans to my website. And, like, usually, all my trailers said, like, oh, like, now available on onlyfans.com/KaitlynKatsaros. Like, it said that at the end of the video. So I had to edit all of them and edit that out. And it just took so much time,
that's something you can't
It's
do.
so much work.
You always want to just, like, promote your brand, so then you can just
But
put
I'm
your
hyped
shit
for
on
it.
anything. Yeah, you should be.
I don't have to give OnlyFans 20% no more.
That's true. But you will be paying somebody, whoever you got your
the, like, 2%.
card processor.
Like,
or something
2%.
like that. It might be more than 2. It might be like 10 to 12.
Nuh-uh.
You paying 2%? What are you using? Should put me on. I don't know. I'm paying more than that.
Okay, bet. I don't know. My web designers found when that was that low.
That was only 2%?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was like 3.2 something. Yeah.
You gotta let me know.
Okay, bet.
let me find out. I'm getting
Get your
robbed.
own website.
Yeah,
It's the way to go.
I mean, at the same time, I think maybe it's not for everybody.
True.
Because it's a lot of fucking...
Like, I'll still be using OnlyFans, but, like, it's not my focus no more.
And it's like this. Even if you got OnlyFans, you pay them 20%. You got your website, you may pay less, but then you're going to need some people to manage and do all the technical shit for you. So you're still paying at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So kind of fuck around, even out.
I don't know.
But either way, it's better to own your own shit, own your own platform.
It is true.
That's fucking facts, though. But I'm glad you came through for the podcast.
Too,
like I said,
thanks for having me.
I like how you be on your fucking grind about things.
Thanks.
And you're taking your career into your own hands. And you're making your own content. You're not sitting back there complaining like, oh, I'm not getting booked. You're like going out there and making your own fucking money.
Facts.
And that's what's up. That's what more girls need to do.
Thanks.
And you pissing people off.
I know. I love it, yo.
If you're pissing people off, you're doing something right.
Yeah.
Word. So tell everyone where to find you at your social media or whatever.
Okay, my new Twitter that is currently up and running is SubaruKateX, and my website is KaitlynKatsaros.xxx, and that is on my social media.
Word. Make sure y'all follow Kaitlyn. Y'all already know. We're going to have this on our YouTube channel. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what topics you want me to talk about with these sexy adult stars that I have on. Request other adult stars y'all want me to bring on the podcast and to bring on FreakMobMedia.com. All right, people? We out.
Bye.